picking up basically right where we left off in the last one. That's literally the same day. I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys set up in a tub together, basically just so I'm going off of the recommendations of guys like Justin Kabilka. I talked specifically with Shane Kelly about it. He said this is how he does it. So I'm just gonna kind of show you guys me setting them up, and we'll wait on them to shed out, and then they'll all obviously get their own individual tubs. So like I said, let's jump back into this and kind of see what we got. Alright, so like I was saying, there's really not anything that I'm doing that's like groundbreaking or new. I'm just basically kind of following the path that was set forth, by guys that have been doing this for years and years, and what we obviously already kind of know works. So again, just a super clean, tub setup with just really damp paper towels. Again, the way I understand it is, it's all about moisture and keeping these guys wet. They have not shed out yet. They all do appear to have absorbed their yolk. Everybody looks really good and super healthy, so I'm happy about that. So like I said, let's get these guys set up in here. I will be keeping them together. Again, I'm just explaining this for the people that maybe don't already know. I will be keeping them together until they all shed, and then they will all get their own individual tub that'll be a little bit smaller than what this one is. But yeah, so like I said, let's take a look at these guys and get everybody put in here, and we'll get them all settled in and ready to shed. I've got some escapees going on, sorry. So anyways, let's go and get these guys set up. I'm going to show them to you, individually as I'm kind of taking them out. Again, I'm not going to speculate on exactly what all of these are. Some of these are pretty obvious. So this one I do believe to be just a regular trick, 100% het ultra mal. What's making me think that is like these goofy little like O's and stuff, and you can kind of see what's happening with the alien heads and things. I hope anyways. So I think this one is just a trick, 100% het ultra mal. Let's keep going here. This is the one I was just chasing to get back. So again, I think this is yet another trick, 100% het ultra mal. I'm hoping that this is coming out well on camera. Belly pattern. But again, just these kind of crazy O's and stuff that are coming off. The normal trick stuff is pretty obvious. The Mojave trick stuff is what's going to kind of throw me off. I'm pretty sure that this is just a normal, tiny little thing. I don't know how that scale's coming up, but literally like a golf ball sized little baby. Just a normal 100% het for ultramal. Again, all of these will be, as far as I can tell. It's either that or it's like a super low expression trick. But I'm not a super expert on these things. I never claimed to be, so we'll see what happens. All right, this is yet another. I think this is also a trick. Again, just looking at kind of the weirdness of the alien heads. I'm sure there's probably somebody screaming at their computer monitor right now that I'm wrong about something, or that I'm not describing these things well. Again, I was hesitant to even describe them whatsoever, just because I know that there's a lot of stuff I don't know. That's kind of the whole basis of my channel. That I am a beginner. I'm just hoping that what I'm doing is something that people can follow along with, and anybody that's kind of debating on getting into the hobby that's maybe at the same level as me, just kind of starting out, that they won't be nervous to go ahead and take the plunge. So these guys are all knotted up with one another, so I'm just going to kind of leave them together. These were the ones that were kind of throwing me off because I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at. I don't know if these are just Mojaves or if these are actually the Bazinga ball that I was hoping to shoot for. Because again, we know that Mojave does kind of like play with the pattern, and I hate that they're super knotted up because these are the two that I kind of did want to highlight. But I'll kind of just spin these around for the camera. You guys let me know in the comments, if you guys are familiar with the way that Mojave and trick interact, or even just if you're super familiar with just Mojave. That would help me out, because again, I'm starting to lean more towards thinking that these are just Mojaves, because I do know that Mojave, obviously, it does affect the pattern and the color, but the pattern, this to me doesn't seem like a trick as much as some might. So yeah, like I said, let me know down in the comments kind of what your thoughts are. and you know, hopefully those are more than just Mojaves, but you know, if they're literally just Mojave head ultra males, I'm perfectly happy with that. All I was really hoping for, to be honest, was really just the trick side of things. I love the Mojave ultra male stuff. Obviously, I bought that male for a reason, but I don't want to have too much of the Blue Eye Lucy complex, or the Bell complex, Blue Eye Lucy, Black Eye Lucy complex in my collection. So if they're not the Bazinga ball, I won't be overly disappointed. I would like to have had it just again, just to have hit the odds, but yeah, like I said, I'm content either way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys set up. They're starting to get a little squirrely, so I'm gonna get them set up and back on heat before they start getting too uncomfortable, and I'll keep you guys posted as they shed out, and we'll kind of go from there. So I know this is gonna be a super short video, but I felt like it was important to kind of highlight and show you guys kind of everything that's going on. I want to keep you guys posted. I know I've been super inconsistent, so I'm gonna try to get better about having some videos coming out regularly. Thank you guys so much for your support. Yesterday was really, I mean, it was a day that I'm gonna remember forever. It was huge. Shout out to John Feely once again for having me on his show. What a lot of people maybe didn't know, unless you saw my post about it, after the live stream, John called me on FaceTime, and we were just kind of talking about how things went, and he was checking on his collection, and sure enough, the same day that I hatched my first clutch that I ever had, John found his first clutch in his that his female had just laid. So literally, she must have been laying while he and I were gabbing on his live stream. So that was just a really neat moment. Yes, again, just to have that connection with John and have shared that with him. Being literally the only person around while he found that, and seeing the look on his face and all that. It was huge. So again, thanks John. I mean, I appreciate you, brother, and I appreciate all you guys. So sorry to keep gabbing, but like I said, I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I'm really excited to see where I take things from here. So like I said, keep in touch. I appreciate you guys. We'll see y'all later.